do this one. You need to find out the third derivative. Let's find out the first derivative first. So g prime of x is equals, it is like u times the v, right? What is, do you remember the formula for the product rule? So it is like u prime times v plus u times v prime, right? So that's what we want to do here. So what is u prime is 1 times cosine of x, and then plus, there is a plus for the product rule, there is minus for the quotient rule, don't forget that. And then u is x times u prime times v. u prime is 1, v is sine x, right? So I don't find out the derivative of sine x for the first time, so it is sine x stays sine x plus x, the u stays the same, and then v prime is cosine of x. So if you simplify that, you will get sine x plus x cosine of x. Now I want to find out the second derivative, okay? So to find out the second derivative, you use that function. So it is like the derivative of sine x is cosine x, but it is like u times v. So again, there is a product rule, right? So what is g double prime of x? It is the derivative of g prime. So derivative of sine x is cosine of x plus, here you use the product rule, right? So u prime is 1 times cosine of x plus u means x times v prime is negative sine x. So if you write in the simplified form, you will get cosine of x plus cosine of x minus x sine x, right? That's what you get. So how much is that then? So you get cosine x plus cosine x is 2 cosine x, right? So let me write one more simplified form. 2 cosine of x minus x sine x, okay? Now I want to find out the one more derivative there, right? So g triple prime of x, that's what you are asked to find out there, right? So that is basically the derivative of 2 cosine x is 2 times negative sine x, right? Because the derivative of cosine x is minus sine x. So it is like u times v again minus, so the derivative of u times the v, right? And then plus u times the derivative of v. Now you need to distribute that negative sign to all of those. So what do you get? The final answer will look like this: negative 2 sine x and then minus sine x, right? And then minus x cosine of x, because you need to distribute that to both of these, right? So if you simplify, then you will get negative 2 sine x minus sine x is negative 3 sine x and then minus x cosine of x. So this is the final answer for the third derivative of this gx function, okay? So the last one is very conceptual question, okay guys? So how do I do the last one? Let us do the last problem, very last problem there. So look at this. So here the function fx is given like this. The function is increasing left to 1. So let us write down what is given there. So f is increasing left of 1 and right of 3 and right of 3. So what do I need there? So at these points, left of 1 and right of 3, what do I need is f prime of x must be positive, meaning it must be above x-axis, okay? So f is decreasing, okay, between 1 and 3, right? We are looking at the function f. So at in this piece, on the left of 1 and right of 3, you need the first derivative. The graph of the derivative is positive, meaning the first derivative positive means the graph must be above x-axis. The graph of f prime must be above x-axis, and here the graph of f prime must be below x-axis. That must be negative. Okay, let us see which of the graph have that property. Okay, so here, what is f prime? So this is f prime, okay? Let me write down that is f prime. The blue is the f prime and the black curve is the f double prime in all of those, okay? So on the first one, let us look at this. On the first one, f prime is negative left of 1. But we need f prime is positive left of 1 and right of 3, okay? So this is not the right answer, okay? How about this one? B. on the B, this is f prime, okay? This is the f prime. The blue is the f prime. So the graph is negative less than 0. Graph is negative because it is below. And between 1 and 2 it is positive. But that's not right here, right? Because what we need is left of 1 it must be positive. And right of 3 it must be positive. But this is not the right answer as well. How about C? We need left of 1 and right of 3. The graph must be above x-axis. The graph of f prime must be above x-axis, okay? So let us look at that. Left of 1, it is above x-axis. Right of 3, it is above x-axis. It looks like it is, okay? So, and then on D, so the left of 1, look at this f prime. Left of 1, it is not positive because left of 0 it is positive. Between 1 and 0 it is negative. So this is not. So this must be the possible graph, okay? So this must be the possible graph, but we need to look at the graph of f double prime as well. Look at this. So for f prime, this is the right graph. For f double prime, look at this. F prime is increasing left of 0. So f prime is increasing left of 0 means the derivative of f prime, f double prime must be positive. Yes, that is right. Between 0 and 2, between 0 and 2, f prime is decreasing. So its derivative must be below the x-axis. This derivative must be negative, right? So let me write down that. So f prime is increasing. F prime is increasing on x less than 0 and x greater than 2. Look at this. Because this is the right graph for f prime, right? So let us look at the property of f prime. F prime is increasing left of 0 and increasing right of 2. Okay? And then, so here, on this case, its derivative, meaning f double prime must be positive. And f prime is decreasing. F prime is decreasing between 0 and 2. 0 and between 0 and 2. So in this case, its derivative, f double prime must be less than 0, right? Does that agree here? For x less than 0 and x greater than 2, the derivative must be positive. The black curve must be positive. Yes, that is right. Oh, between 2 and 4. Between 2 and 4, and after that, let us look at that. So it must be like this, okay? So after 4 it is decreasing, okay? So, and then you can say that f prime is decreasing between 0 and 2. Between 0 and 2 it is decreasing. So the graph must be below. That is right. The second derivative graph is below. And then after 4 it is decreasing. After 4 the first derivative is decreasing, meaning it must, between 2 and 4 the graph is, the f prime is increasing. So the graph of f double prime is above x-axis. And after 4 it is decreasing, meaning it must be the second derivative graph must be below the x-axis. So this is the correct graph. So this is the right answer. Okay, guys. So it is very conceptual, but if you look very, very closely, look at each derivative and its increasing and decreasing pattern, and then the sign of the derivative of that function. Okay, that will give you the complete figure. Okay, for the derivative and the second derivative of a function.